Nationwide strike that started on Thursday brought the country to a standstill. The strike was triggered by President Emmanuel Macron's plans to radically reform the pension system. Thousands of people took to the streets in various cities, and key transport services were brought to a standstill.
More than 180,000 union members took to the streets in nationwide protests in France on Thursday. The demonstrations in some 30 French cities are part of a massive public sector strike involving railway workers, teachers and emergency room medics. Several unions called to protest to force President Emmanuel Macron to abandon plans to overhaul France's pension system. Macron has said that he wants to simplify France's unwieldy pension system that comprises 40 different plans, many with different retirement ages and benefits. Rail workers, mariners and Paris Opera House ballet dancers can retire up to a decade earlier than the average worker.
Because the governments say they want to implement a universal system, of course they are going to say we are old-fashioned people because we refuse this universal system. But actually they are leveling everything down and they are going to offer cheap pensions. So we would have to work until we are 65 years old. And me, I am a kindergarten principal. I will work until I am 65 and will then retire only to have a pension which is hardly enough to live decently. If I don't own a house, I don't know how will I make do. And then we are told, you must wait for how much your points are worth. Well, it would be rather stupid for us to believe that the value of this index, which has been frozen for years, would suddenly increase.
While the Paris protests remained orderly, clashes between police and protesters erupted in Nantes, Rennes and Bordeaux. Demonstrators threw damaged shops, while police fired tear gas and used water cannon. The French Inter-Union Association announced that the transport workers' strike will be prolonged until Monday. On the first day of the strike, the SNCF State Railway said only 1 in 10 commuters and high-speed TGV trains run, while Eurostar and Thalys have cancelled at least half of their services linking Paris with London and Brussels. 11 of the Paris's 16 subway lines were expected to be completely closed off. Bureau Report, Rajasthan.